Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. We are doing charcoal portrait today. This will be the third charcoal portrait of our series, Draw with Me. Now I'm simply using charcoal chalk to give the basic outline for my reference. It's a very important step. Here will uh, be aligning our artwork, all the components for the portrait. This is the first step. I will be telling about all the steps we will be doing for the charcoal portrait. Hope you can see this. Hopefully it's visible to you. We are simply using this charcoal chalk. We'll give the outline as much as we can in our first stage itself. So later we have to do just detailing and giving it a better touch. Hello. Welcome to the series of charcoal portrait with me. We are using charcoal chalk here. This will be the neckline. The same will go in other direction too, but hair will fall here, so we'll draw a small amount of hair to give it a reference where the hair will fall. The neck will go like here. This will be the neckline. Here the ear will come. So this is only the first step. I will gently mark this area with charcoal to be blended for later. The hair will go in this direction too. This everything will be covered with hair. So the inner will be, of course, dark. Hello, thanks for coming. Please do like and subscribe. And the hair will go right directly from here to here, and it will be all covered in thick dark hair. So I am using charcoal. Later I can blend it all together, and then it will create a texture, good texture. We can always improve detailing while working with pencil. So in first step we always put our charcoal chalk in locations where it's needed. We won't make the page go dirty by doing all the heavy charcoal work everywhere. It doesn't go that well. So it's better to use charcoal as minimal as possible at initial stages, because later it will be very hard to remove this. Now it won't be looking that nice, but once we start going for all our process, it will come all together and a nice portrait will be there. So please stay tuned and come back later to see what we have created. Everything will be blended all together. So even if we do mistake in simple basic shapes, we can always take care of it in our later process. The hair will be go from here to here, and we can add details later. Hello. So that would be all for first step. Now we'll going for second step, that will be the blending. So we'll start blending it with the blending tool, but we won't do it like roughly, we'll do it along the shape we have created and we'll blend it there only. We are doing blending for the artwork before because we want our surface to be smooth so that we can do the detailing with the pencil and it will be quite easy. For the extra charcoal, we will be removing it in a third step using clay eraser. With that you can easily wipe out the extra charcoal. When working with charcoal you need to be extra careful because it's if you smudge your paper in every direction or in all direction, it won't you can't remove it. It won't be easy to remove all. So it's better to do it only in places you think it's required. When you blend you can easily see the picture coming along, but it's very far from completing. Yeah, we will be doing a lot of work here. We will be giving it a great amount of details, so please stay tuned. I know that live art videos get quite boring, but you can always come later to see what we have created here. So please do subscribe and please give your 10 to 15 seconds. That would be a great motivation for me to create more and more awesome artwork by improving my art skills. I haven't learned this at all. I have been doing this on my own and learning through each and every step. Here as you can see we have uh, blended all the charcoal into the face. Now I'll do the hair. The great benefit you get from charcoal drawing is for hairs because you get the first base layer easily without any effort, and for next layers you can simply use pencil or charcoal pencil or any hard lead pencil. That would be easy if you get the first layer correctly and you know at what area you want to use it. But when you are drawing at zero, like you are starting with pencil or pen and you have to do the whole layer, then it's quite hectic hectic and it take lot of time. That is not possible when you are drawing for live audience or when you are drawing directly and recording it. It will take hours and hours. So in that field, charcoal pencils are very charcoal artwork and tricks are very great because it give your portrait a base layer on which you can work. This will be the neckline, so we can dark it through and it will look nice. This we are doing to remove the excess charcoal from the paper, as when we use pencil it will be hard if the surface is not smooth. That's why we have to blend it all together and then later remove the extra charcoal. I'm doing this kind of blending to the face to align the face properly and to see whether it will go in right direction or not. Once we have got the initial markings, we can always play through and change its position. If it doesn't work, we can always change this. That's why it's important to see it in very first stage. So I guess the second stage is also done. Now I will show you how to remove extra charcoal. For this I have been using this clay eraser, which you can see, which you can mold in any shapes you want. So here I will use it equally over the surface. You just have to put it and roll it and it will remove extra charcoal easily. Here I am removing extra charcoal from the portrait which we had from our first step to make the surface even. Now you can see all the excess charcoal has been removed. So we can simply use pencil now for the details. Once the base is ready, you can see which area is coming along and on which area we need to work. Here overall shape I got right for neck, face on face I have to work. I removed all the extra charcoal. Now we'll simply go for third stage, which will be using pencil. I am using simple mechanical pencil for this. So I have this design from step 1 and step 2. Now I will be using pencil to highlight all the facial features. Always start with inside from eye and draw your way out so that you don't have to touch inside again and again. Here we have done our first step for with charcoal chalk, and after charcoal chalk, after giving it a rough shape, we blended it all together in second step, and then third step we removed the excess charcoal. Now for the fourth step, in which we add details to the pencil. Now you will see the big difference, how this small detailing will create a nice image. Just by following few steps, you can draw perfectly. It will come together. Hello, thanks for joining. Please do like and subscribe. art videos can be very boring because it take times, but you can always come later to see or check out what we have created. So please do like and subscribe. So here I'll be working with the eye first. Base shape is already given, so I just have to put details and the desired shape I want, and it will come live. Hello Fofo, thanks for commenting. I like your name. Hopefully it's visible to you. Here you can see the eye coming along. Will give detail to each component of the face. At now only this will be the step in which we will be giving details to the component and whether changing making any difference at this stage itself. We won't stretch it for long. If we are doing this eye, then we'll completing it all together right now only. We won't leave it for final touches, because at final touches, at time of whole portrait, you miss these small details. So when you are creating it, try to do it all together. And it's not that hard. In this way you get more confidence for your artwork as well. You don't need to be very perfect about your artwork, just you need to start doing and feel free. That's the main goal of doing art. As you can see, hello Lauren, thanks for commenting. Hope you are doing well. Hopefully it's visible to you clearly. I will make it as dark as possible so that it will be visible to you people. Just it take little time, so always come back later to see what's the result. This video will be in live section because we always make live videos, that also freehand, so that even if someone wants to learn or someone wants to draw with us, they can do it step by step with us. Now I am just carving out these side bands. Later I will do detailing on it, but for now I am giving it a shape to see whole picture coming all together. Eye is a very delicate part because if you draw eye, people will look at it first. So always put more attention in drawing eyes. If they turn out to be good, then your artwork will be success. If they don't turn out to be good, then no matter how many detailing you do, how many colors you use, what's your method, if eye doesn't turn out to be good, it won't look good. That's the fact I have learned through my artworks, that if we are drawing eye, if you are making something which has eye, it will have people attentions. So always make it very nice, clear, sharp. Once your base is ready, you simply have to rub your pencil along the lines you have created earlier. So with guided lines, it get quite easy to work on it. You can only focus on details you are needed to be provided. If we start drawing from scratch, like from pencil, which we have done it, but we have used charcoal chalk, it give us a little advantage. But if we use pencil from start, it will be quite hard to get everything done in given time when you are drawing online. So use this trick, use charcoal as your drawing medium. It's quite fun, and once you get a hang of it, you won't use any other method. Hello Mariana, thanks for commenting. Hopefully it's visible to you. Please create it. Thank you, Anna. Thanks for your comment. Now we'll I extend this shape a little bit. We'll give it a little extension to make the forehead visible, and we can always do these changes when drawing with pencil. We can create bangs like this. You can always do play with it. That's the nice way to put your hair in perspective. Here we have just did the fun part with the hair strand. You can always let it fall naturally, and it will extend in the direction of hair as well, which we have created. So that's the fun part of artwork. You can always play with your art and create something new, some new tricks. So here the whole mood has changed for this portrait. Sorry, Mariana, I don't understand. I guess you are Spanish or Brazilian, and currently I'm drawing, so I can't translate your comments. But after I finish, I promise to check each comments. So I will reply to you once I finish. I will translate your comment and see what you have said or what you were asking. So forgive me for now. Hopefully you are enjoying the video. So here we have created this hair. You just have to pull this up and let it fall naturally. In this way it will look more authentic though. So the whole mood of the portrait has been changed because of this. Now we'll go for second eye, which will be small as our reference is facing this way. This will be quite tricky as you have to connect the nose without making it look crooked. So it will take some time for me to adjust it, but we gonna do this. So just wait and watch. And the eye will start taking its place now. Thanks Mariana for all the comment. But if I reply to you, I won't be able to draw. Please subscribe and please come back later to see what we have created and how it will look. So in this way, we'll create, we'll give the shape to the eye. And from here only we'll give it an extension for the cheeks, which we'll be doing later. For this eye, I will give it a fine details. Now this picture is not getting along with what I have thought before drawing this, but we'll try to make best of it. So bear with me and we'll see uh, how we will do. When you doubt about anything in your artwork, cover it with hair. That's the trick every artist use if they feel they are unsure about any shape or any position, they simply cover it with something. That's the fun and interesting thing. Being an artist, you have to create. So now we are switched to nose, which we have to put more attention to it, as today it doesn't took the best shape which I have thought of. So even I am curious how it turned out to be. When you have done mistake and it doesn't come out nicely, just follow the basics only, because only basics can save you from wrong design or wrong artwork. I feel something is off even though I have followed my reference. But let's see what we can do. Now the nose has came quite nicely. Hi Mariana, you came back again. Thanks for commenting this much. Hopefully you enjoyed this artwork. So the nose will go down from here, will shade this part to make it a denser look. Nose has great amount of details, so always try to look for every corner in which you can shade, and the places where light is bounced off you don't have to shade. Always look for those corners. In this way you will know how to make your nose 3D and how to make it look more sharp than ever. Here the light will fall in this area, so I will dark it a little bit near to it. Please do like and subscribe. In this way we can all be get connected and I can draw more and more, and that's what I want for now. I'm working hard to get more skilled and more fluent in my artwork. So please support, and I'll do justice with the support as much as I can. I will learn and I will show the best artwork possible. No cheap tricks, no drawing from before, all live drawing in front of you. Here is there such a thing that even if you have a bad shape or even if you have a bad drawing, it can change its whole mood and look. So try to play with it, try to use it in different direction, try to use it as you feel, as you want, so that you can learn from it. You can always use this experience in your later drawings, or what you can do now to improve its shape or size, or how you can cover it up if you have done any mistake in your artwork, if your shape is not getting along, if you're not confident about your artwork. So you can always use these tricks to help yourself with your artwork. So here always learn about hair. They take about 50% of the face. So if you know how to put them right, then you can always have some fun with your artwork. 50% of face is hair and its shape. That's how the artwork gets its contrast also. So learn to do it in a way that is useful to you. So far we have created our eyes and nose and initial hair bands. Now we'll dive down to the lips. To get the perfect lips, always use this trick. In this, you simply get a V straight under the lip, and then down you just create a line, simple straight line. Then you, if your mouth is open or closed, in this way you can play with this line to make different shapes, make it like flower petal or like rose lips or like duck lips, which is trending. And you won't get wrong with this trick. It works all along. Simple shapes will make great difference. Always stick to the basics and keep on finishing the work. so the light will fall here. I will keep this place as it is to make this place look more nice and highlight this area. I will dark other area near to it so that people can see that ending of the lips, and where we have put shadow and where we have highlighted it. Dawn will do the baseline for the chin. You can always put more details to the lips once your artwork is at finishing stage, because that time also you need to put some detailing to it, highlight it a bit. So for these delicate parts you always need to revisit it and do some extra for this. Once we have put the chin, we will highlight this area. To highlight this area, I'll give it a gentle circle, and Dawn will shade everything. Dawn will shade everything in a way that it get mixed up with the face. We will give it a first layer first, then we'll try to blend it, and we'll see if the shape of the face is working for us or not. To secure the chin surface, you just simply have to be get along at the side of the lips and stretch it over from down to above. In this way you won't get missed in connecting your face. So this will be the face. I have to work near this, so I will be completing it from here, and I will make some changes. This hair strand will fall from here and it will dissect the jawline. This will be the marking. In this way you can have the marking with hair itself. Always extend it. With this marking, if we think that hairline is our jawline is little thicker, then we'll reinvent our jawline by simply shading this area more than other areas. In this way you can see the difference now. That's the benefit of pre-guided lines which we created from our charcoal chalk. These small tricks help you greatly even if your initial shapes were not that good. We can always reinvent. I will shade this area as well now only, because I will be finishing this face to see it will be worth working on it or not. So I will shade according to the reference I'm using. Always learn about your reference. Always see the dark spots in your reference. or the soft spots, because everything together will highlight your have the effect of highlighting your portrait. So never miss out on your reference, always use it. As you can see the face now, it's taking its shape. Even small shadows are working for us now. It's the more time we put in shading the face, the more nicely it turns out to be. With charcoal, it's quite hard to work on, but once you get a hang of it, it's fun. So use this medium to draw your next artwork. You're going to love it. So give it a try. It's fun. Two men creating something is a great pleasure, uh, whether they create any model piece, whether they create any art, whether they create any craft, or whether they create something engineered like machine or something which they have created on their own. It gives them great pleasure, and drawing is the very first thing which we learn, mm, through us to create, for creating something. So we forget about this in our busy life, but it works. It gives you a chance to think as well, refocus as well. It acts as escape from the current world. So keep drawing. So once my basic shape has been ready, I will now create on proportion. So I feel this area should be little bigger according to the face. So I will make this bang go more wider, and let it connect with the rest of the hair. To give it a size proportion, you always have to look for proportion in your face, which you can match with hair later. So initially at a drawing, I drew this with charcoal. Now I am using pencil. Proportions are very important in any artwork or anything. If you make something bigger and other thing looks smaller comparing to it, it won't look good, it won't do justice to it. So always analyze and be ready for changes as well. Here we have extended this part to give it a equal proportion according to the face structure we have created. Sometimes we think that our drawing sucks, but it's not like this. drawing never sucks. It's about putting details or knowing what we have done wrong, accepting it, and changing it at that point itself. That's the difference. That's how you can create exceptional artwork. So we'll be extending here all along, and we will be thinning this area as well. We have to dark this area. Darkening this area will give a fine line for our cheeks too, so don't think much, just do it. And to cover this blank area, simply create more hair strands falling from everywhere, as this was the messy hair kind of work, so you can create more and more. And through the neck we can extend this area into creating hair strands, what you call side bangs maybe. It doesn't have to be even, or it doesn't have to be near to perfect, it just have to get along with the neckline and the face. So I am doing this. If I feel I'm lacking here first, so I will take care of this part first to have a even surface all along. If we put all our focus in one part and we let go of other part, at the end of the day it will look bad only. So it's better to put equal efforts on each part, whether all parts sucks, whether all part come out nicely. It's important that all parts work in harmony, so it look even. That's why I am focusing on here right now, to give this face a chance to survive. Now I think that face has been proportioned little bit. We can dark this area as much as you want. It will give it a sharp edgy look, that the face is been curving out at the edges. So always do this. That's my go-to trick. If I want to make this area or this jawline more sharper, I will simply dark the below area much more than usual. So I guess one side of the hair is almost done. We are 1/3 at the completion of our work so far. Let's go for another part. That would be the neckline, or the neck, or the side hairs. We'll try to do justify to it by giving it nice shapes and edgy look. At beginning, don't plan everything. Just start and plan according you come along. In this way, even something goes bad, you can work. If you plan everything before, and even if something goes bad, you will simply quit. So better than quitting is half work. So if we have extended this area, so we will be reinventing our hairline too from above. But I feel it need more curve and more area to be bounced off. To keep this in proportion, I'll be using 6B pencil now to simply even this tone. 6B pencils or other 8B, 10B, 11B pencils have thicker lid, so you can easily use it for your hair because you can put more pressure over it while drawing. With lead pencil, you mostly use it for detailing work as you can't put more pressure over it. So our initial hairline was this thick, which was fine for beginning. We just need to dot areas. For that I will be using charcoal chalk again, and I will simply shade or simply rub in these areas to give it a darker look. I will not use it roughly. I'll use it with care so that I don't ruin my other areas of this piece. It's hard to rub charcoal, so you also use it with care and in areas which requires it more, then only. If you can manage with pencil, use pencil. It will be hard to rub it later. It's looking like it's taking time, but this small details will give it a nice look. If you are using if you are using charcoal, you need to use blender as well, otherwise you won't be able to put pencil work over it because the surface won't be smooth enough. So I used charcoal. Now I'll be using blender. This is stamp blender, mostly made of paper. You can get it easily, or you can use earbud as well as blender. Some people use tissue paper too because it has rough shape. It's cheap and it's quite easy to use. But with stem blender, it has pencil edge, so you can use it, and you can use it point to darker other area too. That's why it's quite handy. Now you can see charcoal effect easily from pencil. I can use this darkness as well from here. When you are making art, you come along various things, various difficulties, and most of the time it's impossible to finish your artwork. What you have planned will rarely come to the page, but you need to figure out to deliver best. Here to meet the even tone, I will simply wipe the extra charcoal. For this I will be using this clay eraser, which you can mold in various shapes, and gently rub over it. You can see the difference. It will remove all the extra charcoal from the paper without ruining it, even without rubbing it. In this way, your artwork will come at equal stages, and then we can use pencil to dark the area we need to do it. That's the benefit of this eraser. And while doing charcoal work, you need to have this. Now I will simply put the details on paper again. Hopefully you all can see the picture coming along. Now I am removing all the white spot. In this way you can create even tone. And we will be giving final touch to the neckline. The neckline will be thicker from here and it will go down. Please support us. Please do subscribe and like and comment if you like it or not, if we can make any changes or how we can improve. Any kind of support will do. Please do tell us. Sometimes artworks turn out to be very nice with little effort, and sometimes with everything you do it doesn't turn out to be nice. So there are good days and there are better days. Embrace both and keep working. This will be the collarbone. So I am simply giving it a rough shape so that it will be visible to you. I'm simply using my pencil to hide all the white spots and create more even tone. That's the best thing to do for final or finishing touch. If it doesn't turn out to be nice, you don't have to worry about it. You just have to do it again tomorrow. That's how you will learn, and that's how it's done. By not giving up, by trying again. So bear with me and I will improve my quality more and more and more. It doesn't turn out the way I expected it to be. If you give time to your artwork, you can improve it. If you have limited amount of time, then you have to be very perfect about it. and I'm certainly not that perfect at my current stage, because I can create perfect work like even. So I will be trying it again tomorrow. If possible, please support us. Please tell us to improve, and we'll surely do it. I have a normal 9 to 5 job also, so I have to be there. Due to time crunch, I have to stop it right here, right now. But I'll try again later. I'll try again tomorrow to create something nice, error free, and must watch. So please do subscribe us if you haven't, and see our quality improves. Be part of it. Even if you spare 5 seconds or 10 seconds on this video, I'm really grateful and really thanks for that you given your this much time to us. I will be finishing this right now, and hopefully to see you again tomorrow.